I felt completely free of my sins, except the abortion sin. I did not believe that God could forgive that sin. I met this guy at a bar, and we hit it off. About 2 weeks in, I found out I was pregnant, and I was fairly excited at first, and he was absolutely not. And my mother was absolutely against it, so she made the appointment, and I didn't have a say. And I swallowed everything. I buried it so deep into my soul that it never came out again. It came out in other ways, drinking, drugs, bars, meeting men, promiscuity, lots and lots of that. It's just horrible, but that was my life. It was the week of Christmas of 2013. I was listening to a sermon, and at that moment, all of a sudden, I had every sin that I had committed flash before my brain. I mean, it was everything that I had done, and it was a whole lot, and I couldn't stop crying. I cried for hours. That day was the start of me just changing my life for God, and I felt completely free of my sins, except the abortion sin. I did not believe that God could forgive that sin. In 2017, September of 2017, my church was doing a serve day, and I saw you can go and help at a pregnancy center. And so I signed up. The second I walked into that building, it was like I felt God's presence instantaneously. I learned that they do an abortion recovery program there. And so I hesitantly started that. It was super hard because I buried it for so many years. But in the end, after 8 weeks, I just, I felt thousands of pounds lifted off of me. I had a hole in my heart that had healed, and I knew that I was going to see my baby again someday. So once I started volunteering every Wednesday, I liked getting to talk with the moms, and me being able to relate to how broken these ladies were. I wanted to reassure them that it's okay and that you don't have to be perfect before you come to Jesus. I did that for about 2 years, and then they approached me with an offer to be client services manager. About 9-10 months later, asked me to be the executive director. The fact that God has brought me here absolutely blows my mind every day. I'm thankful for the pain that I did have coming to this day, the struggles that I had coming to where I am today, because I wouldn't be able to have the compassion and the heart and the love for these women and babies. There's needs everywhere, even if you don't feel qualified for anything. Find a local pregnancy center, take that first step, and God is going to bless that. And you can just go once a month, or whatever you feel your time is, available to do. They say that it's empowering, and you can go on with your life, you can get your degree, you can do these things if you don't have this baby. Whereas that's so far from the truth. And being able to know the truth, though, and being able to heal from the lies is empowering. The truth sets you free. It really, truly does. Jesus rescued me from such a dark place, and I will forever live to tell about it and make sure everybody knows who my God is.